everybody, MovieFanZ here. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing for you is the 2024 movie Fly Me to the Moon. So in this movie, you are introduced to advertising agent Kelly Jones, played by Scarlett Johannson, who is brought in from New York to Florida in the 60s to try to sell the Apollo 11 space program and mission to the public because it had taken kind of a downturn. And while there, she meets Cole Davis, played by Channing Tatum, who actually is the launch director of that mission. And if you're not aware, Apollo 11 is the mission that sent people like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to the moon. So Cole has to deal with making sure that this mission is a success while also navigating a relationship with Kelly. So I will say, going into this movie, I was unsure of what the movie was. And it wasn't high on my list. For me, I thought this was going to be more of a romance with Tatum and Johannson, with space as like the theme or the background. And actually, it's kind of the reverse. It's a space movie with a romance thrown in. And I will have to say that I really, really enjoyed this movie. Let's start with the positives. I think a lot of things work in this movie. I think it has a great dramatic story because it's intriguing and it keeps you glued into what happens next. Plus also a good romance between them. And the other thing with this movie, and it's been known, is this also delves into the whole conspiracy theory of them faking the moon landing with their own film. So it delves into that as well in this movie. Along with that, I think you get some great performances, especially from Tatum and Johannson, but you also get a good performance from Ray Romano and from Woody Harrelson. And along with that, you get a great visual and auditory movie. It has great cinematography and great visuals, along with an amazing score that was, I want to say breathtaking, but it's close to breathtaking for me. And finally, even though it's not in there the entire time, you do get some good comedy in here. And it's not the comedy where people are making jokes. It's more the situational or reactionary comedy that I seem to like more. As far as a negative, I don't really have that many of negatives. If I have a small one, it's that some of the characters in here are overdoing it. And there's one character in particular that I feel like does that, and that might just be the character. But overall, this was a pleasant surprise. Because sometimes it's a good thing when movies are not what you expect them to be. And that really works for me in this movie. So, for a rating, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Oh, and I did forget to mention that this is directed by Greg Berlanti, who did the movie Love, Simon, but is also known for working on shows like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and Riverdale, among others. But like I said, I'm going to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. Um, if you enjoy my reviews, don't forget to subscribe for more content. This is MovieFanZ signing off. Have a good night.